In this video, I'll be explaining boost canceling. One of the first things you should learn if you want to be good at Movementplus BRC. Let's get into it. Boost canceling is when you use the boost ability to redirect yourself in the air without losing speed. If you've tried goon trimping in BRC, or gotten a lot of air with Movementplus, you've probably noticed that you can go flying really high. It's very fun, and the potential is crazy. But lingering in the air for too long, spamming tricks can get pretty boring. With boost canceling, you have full control over how high you want to go, because you can cut your upwards momentum at any time. Let me explain. With Movementplus, when you boost in midair, three things happen. Your upwards momentum is cancelled and converted into forward momentum. Your forward speed is preserved. And your character will turn sharply in the direction that you point your camera. That last part is very important. The key to doing smooth boost cancels is all in your camera control. Watch closely how I point the camera where I want to go before starting the boost, so that when my boost kicks off, it sends me in that direction. You can use this tech to make abrupt sharp turns, even at extreme speeds. If you angle the camera right, you can even do complete 180 turnarounds. Unlike the air dash ability, mid-air boosting preserves your speed, so you can move more dynamically while keeping your flow. Now that you understand how boost canceling works, there's one more thing to keep in mind. The default camera for BRC is, well, not made for high-speed gameplay, to say the least. Here are some steps you should take to make the camera way better for the type of gameplay Movementplus encourages. If you haven't done this already, go to your BRC options and make sure camera sensitivity is at max. The next step is to increase your FOV. Download Save States and Cam Utils by Dragson on R2 Modman. Make sure you launch the game once after installing to generate the config file. Now, in R2 Modman, head to the config editor, type Save States, find it, and hit Edit Config. First thing you see is the FOV slider. I recommend 75 at least. My personal preference is 85, some people play with a lot higher. I can't talk about better camera settings without telling you to get Wood's camera tweaks. Head to R2 Modman, search it up. Here it is. This is actually one of the most important mods to come out for Bomb Rush. It's really underrated. Once you got this, go into the config editor. This mod allows you to do a few very cool things. First, you can turn off the forced camera on verts, wall rides, and hand plants. Now here's the big one. You can disable the forced camera correction entirely if you set this to -1, giving you full dynamic control of your camera. I've started using this recently and I honestly cannot go back. However, for the sake of this tutorial, all gameplay footage was taken with vanilla camera recentering. Except for this one, to show you the difference. Regardless of whether or not you like recentering on your camera, turn up your joystick sensitivity. Base game sens is just not enough. Now that you got your camera right, here are two simple but satisfying lines you can try out to get the hang of boost canceling. Hit the goon into the boost trimp, boost cancel turnaround, air dash into the grind turnaround, grind the train tracks, jump off, and land clean. If you got the first one down, here's one that's a bit more intermediate level. Hit the goon trimp and boost cancel turnaround to cut your momentum. Come around to this billboard and then hit another one to the turnaround. Come to this billboard, hit this sloped rail jump to the Eclipse Tower, hit the pole flip, and land clean on the upper plateau. To summarize, boosting midair cancels your height gain, your forward speed is preserved, and you want to make sure that you point the camera in the direction you want to turn before boosting. Keep all that in mind, and you can really tighten up your lines and combos. That's all for now. Check out my other tutorials to improve your understanding of Movementplus BRC. Till next time.